Hey YouTube, this is Lakai coming at you. I'm going to show you today how to make fresh French fries. What I like to do first is I like to go ahead and rinse my baked potato. Just kind of just give it a good rinse because you never want to just serve baked potatoes like that because they dirty. So I'm just rinsing them off. And it all depends on how many people you're feeding when it comes to how many potatoes to use. I'm just feeding me and my husband, so I probably use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 5. We'll see how much 5 do, and if 5 is not enough, I'm going to add some more. I like to use the type of potatoes that come in the big bag. You can use the ones that's loose also, but them tend to be bigger, and those are more better for when you're making a baked potato. And they do weigh by the pound, so... what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and you're going to be needing a couple things. You want to use a potato peeler, you're going to use a knife, and you're also going to need some flour and some pure canola oil. Whatever type of oil you use is up to you. This actual thing that I'm making is not going to be healthy. You know I'm on a healthy kick, but you still can eat and splurge every now and then, so that's what I'm going to do. Again, I'm using pure canola oil. The flour is actually optional. You don't have to use the flour if you don't want to. Some people do, some people don't, but I like to. And I also like to use seasoned salt. You can even use garlic salt. Any type of seasoning will do. And I like to have a hefty bag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have me one of these type of hefty bags about this size. You can get it at any Walmart or Family Dollar store. I'm going to put the actual flour inside of this bag, and it makes it so much easier once I get everything cut, rinsed off, seasoned. I'm gonna throw the fries inside of this hefty bag. So let me go ahead and do that. If you don't have one of these potato peelers, you also can use a knife. Just be careful. Make sure if you're young, you just watch what you're doing because you don't want to get cut or anything. Some people actually leave these peelings on. I'm probably gonna leave a little bit on because sometimes I hate using this peeler. Whatever comes off, comes off. If not, it will be left on. Okay, so let me go ahead and peel all the potatoes and then I'll start cutting them. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm actually just cutting the actual potato. I just kind of just cut it like I'm slicing it, and then I cut it into maybe 2, 3, 4, how many ever I can get out of it. Like I said, I hate peeling potatoes. For some reason, they just never peel correctly with me. So what I do is I just go ahead and just leave the actual peeling on. It still tastes just as good. But if you want to take the peeling off, you can do that also. And I just cut them up into little strips. So again, I'm just going to slice it like you just slice some bread. It don't got to be that thin, but you know, the thinner, it just all depends on your preference. Don't make them super thick and don't make them super thin, because if you make them super thick, they're going to take a real long time to cook. And again, just slice it like bread. Take it. And I'm just going to just cut it into like about 3. And make sure you have a paper towel down, things to be able to clean up after yourself, because frying fries, homemade fries, can be real messy. So I just first cut off both ends of the potato. Again, make sure you clean the potato. And then just grab it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just slice it like you would slice a piece of bread you slice. And I usually don't use that first slice. Kind of look at the potato. If you see any imperfections, just cut it out. Don't add that to your fries. So again, I just sliced it up like an apple or something, and I just cut it in half. And I'm just going to keep on continue to do this until I'm completely done with all the potatoes. And I'm also making a hamburger with some bacon on it. And yes, we eating crazy today. I just wanted a good hamburger with some homemade fries. Sometimes you just have to splurge like that. You can't never say that you're going to not eat, you know, unhealthy things. It's when you eat it on a regular basis when it becomes bad for you. So again, I just cut both ends and continue to do it. Once I get all of them cut, I'll come back, okay? Okay, so I cut up all the potatoes that I was going to cut up. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and put some oil inside of the skillet, because you always want to have your oil already heated up and ready. And what you gonna do, you gonna do a test run. Once you get your flour and stuff inside of the skillet, you are going to just throw a little bit of flour in there. And if the flour sizzle, that means it's ready to throw the fries in. If the flour don't sizzle, that means you don't want to put the fries in because you don't want the fries to be soggy. What I do is I put just a little bit of salt or garlic salt, whatever you like, on the fries, just to give it a little bit of seasoning. Sometimes I also throw some parsley on there, but I'm not going to do that. So what you're going to do is take your flour and put it inside of your hefty bag. You'll do it like that. Just put a little bit for now. Go ahead and put your fries in there, because it's always good to put a little bit of flour in there first instead of just throwing them in there without any flour. So go ahead and put those in there. And you can put half of it in there, and then once you get the other half in, you can throw some more flour on it. And to me, I find putting it in this hefty bag makes it so much easier to cook with. I learned this from one of this YouTube gentleman that I was watching when he was cooking chicken. He showed you how to put this in a hefty bag, and it's so much easier when you try to shake up the bag. You don't got to worry about anything coming out. And I like hefty bags better than Ziploc bags. It's all in your preference. But I like to be able to just zip it and then I know it's closed versus trying to push it and all that extra stuff. But anyway, so here we go. And if you want, I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of garlic salt to it. Just a little bit. You don't have to add a whole bunch. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add this fajita stuff. I got some fajita stuff that I put on my Mexican food last time. I'm going to add that to it. Zip it up. Shake it up. And the good thing about it is you already rinsed them, so they already wet. So the flour stick to it really good. So now what I want you to go ahead and do, once you get them all coated, which they're all coated, go ahead and clean up your mess. The mess that you made from the potatoes, you always want to clean as you go. So once I get all this cleaned up, I'll be right back. Make sure you're washing your hands also. I forgot to tell you that because you do not want to do cross-contamination. So make sure as you're going, you also washing your hands. What I like to do is I like to get some paper towels and a plate, not a microwavable plate. I like to use real plates because when it's microwavable, the hot oil goes through the actual foam of the styrofoam plate, and I don't like that. And then you might be eating some styrofoam mixed with oil. So I'd rather use a plate. I like to put paper towels on it so it can be able to drain the oil. And once it gets finished, I'm going to put some more paper towels on it also. You also want to have some aluminum foil, because once the actual fries start to cook and start getting done, you want to make sure that you put some aluminum foil on it. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do a test. So what I did first is I just put a little bit of the flour in the skillet and it starts sizzling. So that let me know that I can put these fries in here and it's ready to cook. And just do it slowly, because when you go fast, that's when you get burned. And I like to have it on medium, or number 6. You never want to have them on high. You can have them on high too if you deep frying them. So it all depends on if you deep frying them or not. So let me go ahead and get all these in here, and then once I get them in and they start cooking, I'll come back, okay? Okay, when you are letting the fries fry in the pan, which that's what they're doing now, they'll start turning brown. Once they start turning brown, just make sure you kind of turn them over, check them. I don't want to say how long it takes to cook them because it just all depends on your stove and all that good stuff. But once it starts turning brown, you know to check them. You possibly may have to turn them over. You might not have to turn them over. It just depends on how much grease you have and if all the oil is cooking the whole fry. Once I get the fries done, again, I'll transfer it over to the paper towels, get all the grease out. Do not serve those fries with grease in them. And then those fries will be finished. Once those fries get done, you can be able to most definitely eat them. I love eating hot fries. And now what else I'm about to do is go ahead and start making my hamburger. So I'm going to show you how to be able to make a quick and easy hamburger. Fries are brown. They look good, nice and good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off the heat for just a little bit, just so it can chill out, because you don't want the grease to burn. And then I'm going to cook the other batch. I just wanted to show you the end result. And they're going to be super duper good. It all depends on how much you like them cooked. Because you can make them a little lighter if you like. Some people like them dark, some people like them light. And they're really good. So, hopefully that shows you how to be able to make some homemade fries. And then what I like to do is kind of just drape some paper towels on top of the finished product, let the grease drain. And then if you want, you can add a little bit more seasoning salt, because the seasoning salt really comes off by the time you cook it. Just add a little bitty seasoning salt, and there you got it, some homemade fries. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, I actually wanted to do a tester. You know I gotta have my Heinz ketchup. Ain't nothing like Heinz ketchup. Put a little bit. You see it's almost gone. We love Heinz ketchup around here. Okay, let's see what it's tasting like. I'm telling you, you most definitely have to try the fries. They're really crispy, good, and all that good stuff. If you haven't, if you will, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you check out all my how-to videos in regards to hair care as well as cooking. I'll show you how to make quick and easy meals, because you know sometimes it's hard to make quick and easy meals. I also will be having my video up for the hamburgers as well as the bacon, how to make the bacon in the oven. Take care, be blessed, and thanks for watching. Bye, you guys.